Good morning. Welcome back to the cabin. You can tell by my breath right now, it is colder than a son of a gun out here. This morning, if you can listen in the background, you hear the thunder of diesels. I am up at the cabin with two of my brothers, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to take care of, let's see if we can see it. This hideous bank that's here. I really don't care for the looks of that, so we're going to see if we can maybe stack up some of this extra logs that I have up here against that bank to hide that and to keep the erosion down. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, you know, why are you going to waste good firewood on that? But I've got so much firewood laying in the woods right now that it isn't going to hurt anything. Check out the frost on the vehicle. It's a cold one. So, all right, we've got a Bobcat E32 mini excavator that we're going to be using for today. And then we've got an older Bobcat S130 skidster with a tooth bucket. We're going to use that as well. We're going to see if we can get some of these logs cleaned up and get some of this excavating done around here that my buddy was supposed to help me with last spring and never finished. So you can see we got all these trees laying here. We're going to clean that out. And then when I first started this channel and brought the cabins in, there were a lot of people that said, oh, why did you place those two cabins in between two hills? They're going to get wet. And the thing is off to the side here, back here, I've got, you can't tell by the camera. The camera's deceiving, but that is a valley that goes down in there. So we want to pitch all this land over to that area so that it doesn't get the cabin wet. And then I've got land on the other side of the cabin too that we want to pitch the rest of the runoff to, because that is a very deep valley as well. So far this first year with having a cabin here, I got to tell you, no complaints with water. We did have a little bit of runoff, but it was very minor compared to what I expected. So by the time we do this landscaping, we should be pretty high and dry and keep the structure safe. So we'll see if I can get my two brothers to get on film. I'll introduce them, but these guys aren't exactly about being recognized on the camera, so we'll see what happens. So, all right, let's get to work. So I'm not sure how much of this the camera is going to pick up, but we started to do a little bit of cleanup and we got some problems. Went in for lunch, came out, and we are loaded with snow. So there's only so much that I'm going to be able to get out on this video. Unfortunately, most of the grading I got on there. I still have that wood that I have to clean up. I was able to hook up to some of the larger chunks. My brothers worked their butts off to be able to get it cut up for me, and I appreciate all the work that they do. Without them, I would have really been screwed. So with the snow, I think that's going to put our little project to a halt. So it is what it is. What can you do? Machine is just too heavy, and when we try driving it, it starts sinking down in the mud, and that's even with tracks on. We had got that skidster. The skidster you didn't see in the video at all because that didn't work at all. Those big heavy the skidster on the wheels, that thing just sunk right down and we were screwed. So anyways, that went back to the rental property. Sorry for the camera bouncing around so much, but I am slipping and sliding. So anyways, we'll see what we can do. Let me quick give you a view of the work that we did and show you what we did get accomplished, even though it's not much. So I don't know how much of this the camera picks up, but I had a little bit of a hump there coming off the hill where it would sometimes cause water to go in front of the cabin. There, that might be a little bit better. I actually have it pitched away so the cabin is sitting up, when we put a level on it, it's sitting up about a foot high, higher than what the bottom of that groove is. In some spots it's as much as 2 and 3 feet. So all the water that runs off the driveway should go inside that valley. But check out this ground. I don't know how much the camera picks it up, but it is solid mud. I was able to stack all the lumber back in that one area here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to line the driveway with it to cover up that big scar that's on the driveway. So here's the rest of the driveway, and it looks like we are in a winter wonderland. I got the mini excavator parked at the end so that the rental company can come and pick it up. I can't recommend that skidster enough. If this is just a passing storm, which I'm afraid it's not, I might be able to get some more work done. If not, there's always some fun things to do around here. We got grouse hunting is going pretty strong right now, and we always got firewood we could split. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow. Check it out. We got about 6 inches of snow last night, so I don't think it's going to be a day of working today. We're just going to be wet and miserable. So I'm going to go get some wood for the wood burning stove, stoke up the wood burning stove, and I think we're going to return this equipment because this is going to be a sloppy mess. Even though our trip has been kind of cut short because of the snow, we still had a great week. One of my brothers got his first grouse this week, and those are always pretty tasty, and I know him and his family will enjoy it. I was able to get some trails in on the back side of my property. We were able to get a lot of these logs cleaned up and set aside on the driveway, and I'll see if I can get some people to come who might need some firewood and give it away to them. And yeah, so we got a little bit done anyways. I guess we should count our blessings. My brother helped me split a lot of firewood, and so that was helpful as well. So anyways, thank you for joining us this week on Carl's Off the Grid. I'd like to welcome my new subscribers. We got a lot of subscribers this week, and I appreciate your support. And especially those of you that have been longtime subscribers. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you watching the channel and supporting me. You know, the more comments I get and the more thumbs up or thumbs down that I get, the more it does to help support the channel. So thank you very much, and we'll catch you next time on Carl's Off the Grid.